Welcome to Inventor's Dojo. My name is Henry and I'm an inventor. This video is part of a series where I am sharing my journey of making my invention, then selling it. We've all heard about how frustrating it is to do this, and I'm doing it on an extremely low budget, while still working full-time to support my growing family and without formal education. To really understand this video, it is very helpful to watch the previous ones by clicking the link in the description. Having said all of that, welcome, and this is everything I've learned. As I work on making these videos a little shorter, I understand that some things may be left a little unclear. After all, to me everything is clear, but I may be a little biased, just a little bit, So if there are any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. In a previous video, I talked about how I found out about MakerSpace and how incredibly helpful the people are there. But it would take some time before I actually got around to talking to people and seek their counsel, especially considering that the only time I had to go was really after work, which was late in the evening, and also that it was a 30-minute drive. It became a little inconvenient. So initially I just putzed around, learning how to use the machines and the tools and just getting familiar with the entire thing. I saw the 3D printers, but A, I didn't know how to use them, and 2, I was not sure of the etiquette. In the end, I didn't want to be the new guy that became a nuisance or inconvenience for everyone else. Also, I didn't want to be the one guy that broke the 3D printers. One weekend, I took the drive to MakerSpace, and I saw a friendly looking guy playing around with the 3D printers, and I figured this is the time to do the talk. And as expected, the guy was freaking great. So after shooting the breeze for a little while, I decided that it was time to hit him with the Learning 1-2 combo. What's the Learning 1-2 combo, you ask? I am so glad that you asked. Please check the link in the description for a brief description of what the Learning 1-2 combo is. Go ahead, you can pause me, I'll wait. I gotta go feed the dogs anyway. So back to the Learning 1-2 combo. I decided it was time to hit him with the 1. The I don't know. So I said to him, I really don't know anything about 3D printers, but I really need to learn. Then I followed with the 2. Can you teach me? I asked him, can you teach me about 3D printing? This guy was incredible. Not only did he take the time to teach me the basics of 3D printing, like filament and certain other things like that, but also taught me the MakerSpace etiquette, just the basics. He also offered to help me print the files that I had gotten from my friend. To learn which files I'm talking about, again, please check the link in the description. So we set up the print and he started telling me about slicing files and pretty much everything I needed to know to get started with 3D printing. Now, I can go into the basics of 3D printing, but the reality is that there is plenty of channels that specialize on that. So if you're interested in learning about 3D printing, what I'll do is I'll put links in the description to my favorite 3D printing channels. In the end, almost everything I know, I learned from them. So check out their channels and support them if they help you. To me, the most important part here was Alan, the guy that helped me. This guy took the time to walk me through the learning process. It is thanks to him that I'm able to do 3D design and 3D printing today. We're still in touch, and in fact, he was one of the first people to support this channel. If you're interested in virtual tours, I'll put a link to his channel in the description, and he has some really cool stuff on his channel. Please check him out. So now I'm finally 3D printing, and everything is great because I'm able to print my parts and test them, which in theory is great, but there was a problem. The parts themselves would take 3 to 4 hours to print, which is fine and I can live with that. But that meant that I had to take drives to MakerSpace in the middle of the day to make sure that everything finished, just to find out that there was a problem with the print. Not only that, I was monopolizing the 3D printers and not allowing anybody else to print. So now I have a brand new problem to solve. But that's a story for another day. So please stay tuned for the next video where I take my 3D game to the next level. But thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. Please don't forget to subscribe so you could get updates on this crazy little journey. Also, please share this video with someone who you feel might enjoy it. Thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Stopping video. Oh, this is not recording. Ah, you mother. And this is gonna suck if I have to redo this whole